The stream is on. All right, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm on here with Deb Saunders, Kay Kraut, and Lisa
Alford.
Holford. Got
Hmm.
it. And we're on here this evening to talk to you guys about insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome, and how we all found out that we were insulin resistant, but absolutely had no idea. Um, I think we all found all from social media, right?
Yep.
Yep, all found out and on social media. I'm going to give you a little bit of my story, and then Lisa's going to go, then Kay, and then Deb's going to end up with her testimony. Basically, I had been struggling with my health for many years. I found out I had degenerative disc disease in my early 20s, in my back. And then we were building a house in our 30s. I hurt my neck and found out I had degenerative disc disease in my neck. I had lots of procedures and pain medications over the past 20 something years. I even had my nerve put to sleep in my neck. I had an ablation, and that was extremely painful, but the pain always came back. And like I said, lots of pain medication procedures. As I got older, I started dealing with acid reflux. Then my blood pressure was going up, my cholesterol levels were going up. I was gaining a ton of weight, and then menopause hit, and forget it. It was all downhill from there. Um, I was like not even like myself. I was moody and irritable all the time. Like I said, gaining tons of weight, just not happy. And I remember in August of 2022, just praying one day and saying, "Gosh, Lord, is this well, the way my life's going to be? I'm just going to be in constant pain." I never slept because the pain was so bad. It was so debilitating. I slept maybe like 15, 20 minutes at a time. I was like a fish out of water, flip flopping, and I wind up having chronic fatigue because I never got any sleep. I started drinking coffee in my late 40s just to give me some extra caffeine because I was falling asleep on my way to work. And I actually had torn my hip labrum in February 2022. And I was home recovering from surgery. And I was scrolling on TikTok and came across somebody's page. And she was like, "Do you struggle losing weight? Do you struggle with bloating? Do you struggle with craving carbs?" And she went through this whole list of like 30 something items. And so she really caught my attention because I had been struggling with a lot of those things. But when she really got my attention was when she said, "Do you crave sugar after you eat or salt?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, how does she know?" Like, I literally do this after every time I eat. I want to have something sugary. And then sometimes after I had my brownies, cookies, ice cream, whatever it was, I would want something salty. I would be going for the bag of potato chips. So when she said that, I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's a specific reason this is actually happening to me." Like, wow, this is kind of crazy. So I was listening to what she had to say. She was talking about a nutraceutical that can actually help with this insulin resistance. She said if you have two or more of the symptoms, that you basically have insulin resistance. And I had like 14 of the symptoms. So I'm like, okay, I obviously have this. How did I get it? How do I get rid of it? Um, so she had a group that she said I can look on Facebook, and I did that. And my gosh, I was blown away by all the testimonies of how many people were actually being healed with this, from this insulin resistance from all walks of life. Because you can have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetic, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, migraines, neuropathy pain, osteoporosis, autoimmune issues, inflammation. Am I missing anything, Deb? Like
Not
so, so
so
many,
many, so many.
so many things, right?
Mhm.
And it's all stems from being insulin resistant, and we're just not told about it. So I basically decided I was going to give it a try, and it's literally been life changing for not just me, but my whole family. Um, and I had no idea that it was all caused by the way that I was eating. Like, I literally ate my way to my pain and my inflammation, to my acid reflux, to my high blood pressure, my cholesterol levels going up, and to all of that pain. And to learn that literally you can heal yourself with food and just change up the way that you eat was literally mind blowing me, along with learning all about our hormones. Like, I learned that insulin is our master hormone. It's the only hormone that affects every single cell in our whole body. It's got an amazing job to do, but I had jacked up that hormone. We have a ghrelin hormone that tells us when we're hungry. We have a leptin hormone that tells us when we're full. Those were all jacked up. And we have a GLP-1 hormone that does a lot of amazing things. But the two most important things it does sends a signal to your brain that you to stop eating, and it shuts off the food noise. So, like I said, I've learned so much in the past 3 years in reference to my health and how to heal yourself from the inside out. And we're going to go into that in a little bit, but I'm going to have Lisa tell you her testimony and let you know what she was struggling with. Can you hear Lisa?
Yep, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
was trying to take it off of the speaker or the microphone.
Hmm.
Gosh, where do I start? I mean, because my story is like a really long story. I was 17 years old. I had my gallbladder taken out.
Wow.
Fast forward, I was 20 years old when I was married and had my daughter, and I was a gestational diabetic pregnancy. And then when I was 27 years old, I was obviously insulin resistant, right? So when I was 27 years old, they diagnosed me as being a type 2 diabetic. And then at age 38, I had a cerebellum stroke in my brain.
What is that?
Um, so I was doing some exercises, and because I had neck issues like you did, and I had surgery, and I was pinching my shoulders back, bringing them back. And I looked up at the TV and I felt this warmth, and I cut off the main artery to my brain, or one of the arteries to my brain, and that caused me to have a stroke.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I lost everything for like 7 days. I
You
couldn't
know what I
smile. I couldn't smile and I couldn't open up my eye. And then at age 38, gosh, so no, I had the stroke at age 38. Sorry. And then after that, within like 4 or 5 months, I had a stroke. I had pancreatitis, and I got sent home with oxygen for 30 days. It was in my, um, I had to carry an oxygen, bottle with me everywhere I went. And then at age 42, so that's what, 4 years later, I had a massive heart attack.
Oh my
They
gosh.
brought me they brought me back 6 times, and it was 3 days before Thanksgiving, and I got visited from the ambulance drivers. They had to stop on the side of the road. They asked for some help. So that was really hard, because I swear I heard Jesus telling me everything was going to be all right, and I was just going to be just fine. And I was alone in my bedroom, and my husband was getting my our son inside the car to take me to the hospital, because I thought I was just having a heartburn. And I'm like, no, 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 don't. But anyways, I we called the paramedics, and they came and picked me up, and on my way to the hospital, I told the ambulance driver that I was going to pass out. Then I passed out. The only thing I can remember at that moment was flying on the side of the ambulance, seeing everything that what was going on. The ambulance had to stop on the side of the road and get more help from town, because there was only two of them, the driver and the one performing, the paddles and the CPR and stuff on me.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we got to the hospital, and they I started screaming, I'm a good person. I'm a good person, something. And I heard in my head, scream louder, scream louder. Yeah, I'm a good person. What are you doing to me? And then I started to vomit, and I thought, okay, I'm going to die now, because the vomit was stuck in my mouth and going on the side of my face until they took the sucker and sucked all the vomit out. And then I remember being rushed, into the hospital, the blue walls. It seemed like there was 26 people standing around me. And I heard a voice in my head, okay, you can close your eyes and you can die now, or you can stay here. And I chose to stay here. So here I
Wow.
am. I'm 54 years old. I'm a type 2 diabetic. I have taken every medication possible. I used to have a red tackle box, literally, and full of pills. And there was nights that I thought I was just gonna, you know, I felt very comfortable, right? I was taking a lot of medication from painkillers to Flexeril to all the above, right? And I could have just went to sleep. But anyways, I'm here today because this summer I also had back surgery 2 years ago, so I put on 50 pounds. And I've been watching Deb on TikTok for about a week, and I've seen all these testimonies, and I was floored. And I thought, and I've been going back and forth to the doctors and asking them, can you please just give me something? I need something that was going to jumpstart my, weight loss. And they were going to put me on that GPL one, right? And then they came back and said, nope, you had pancreatitis twice. Oh, when I was 50 years old, I had pancreatitis again. That's where I spent my 50th birthday in the hospital for 1 week. So that's when they took me off all of my medications, everything. The only thing I even took off the little, the Dexcom, and I was started injecting myself, because you get to the point with the Dexcom after 10 years of wearing that, you want the thing off of you. It's just one of those, like ripping off a bra. You just want it off. You've had enough, right?
Does it like keep going off all the time? Okay, I don't mean to interrupt you, Lisa, but like I don't see like it being streamed on your Facebook or anybody's Facebook.
I don't see it on my Facebook at all.
It's not even on
Yeah.
yours, Kay.
I don't know if I know how to do it.
I'm gonna hit this button, stream to your audience. I don't know if it's gonna clock out.
But where I invite you guys, you can't share that out.
Well, there's a button right here that says stream to your audience.
Where?
So on top of my thing on my stream here, but I'm on your Facebook and it's not there. It's not live on your Facebook. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Lisa, but I just happened
No,
to
you're
check
fine.
because I was gonna share it.
I have nothing on my Facebook. I don't even know where to begin to look for it. On my personal page, maybe.
Well, Kay's the owner of the live kind of like thing. So if anything, it would be on hers, and then we could share it.
No,
I did
don't
that
have
last time. So is it hooked to? And I've like been looking at the little people thing, and there's been nobody there. So I'm like, is anybody even seeing it? Are we live anywhere? Like, where are we live to?
Well, definitely to my YouTube channel, because
Oh,
StreamYards, yeah. But I mean, everybody can watch the replay. I mean,
Yeah.
on everybody's. Just make sure
oh,
we send it out. Just send it out to everybody on here.
okay. I just wasn't sure if we were
No,
supposed to
I
do
saw that too. I don't know.
because I know last time it was on your Facebook Live, so I just wasn't sure if there was something else we were supposed to do, or I was supposed to do because you had made me part of it.
Well, no, I just did that for you to help me.
Yeah. I was still saying I wasn't sure if there was anything I was supposed to do just because it says right here, stream this to your audience. So I was like,
I don't see that.
let's see. Let me see if I do it. Well, you think, let's see.
Mm-mm.
Okay. And Donna's just asked me, are you still going live tonight? My sister-in-law.
Uh-oh. On the bottom of my phone, it says streamyard.com. Do I push that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, because we're not inviting anybody in here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because we posted the flyer so people can watch us go live, and everybody's starting to text me like, "Are you guys going live?"
Well, we're live, but maybe not to my Facebook. I don't know. I'm afraid if I go out, well, what happens?
Because
Should
that didn't
we?
happen last time. I'm typing stuff. I don't know if it's gonna work. Come listen to amazing testimonies on reversing insulin save. Click here to connect. Uh-oh. I don't know. It was bringing me to Facebook, but it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, now we lost Kenny. Do you remember what you guys had to do when you went on with Rex?
I don't. That's why I was like, he's the expert.
Oh, that's right, because you were late and we were all late. It's weird because it says stream to your audience, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I don't know what's going on. Well, darn it, we got to get this fixed. I
Right.
just didn't want you, like, it doesn't make sense if it's, why did I put out a flyer if it's just gonna, now we
Right.
lost Kay.
Oh.
Sorry, Lisa, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm like, I want your story to be heard, you know? I don't know. Guess we got to figure this out.
Yep.
We lost
Wondering
Kay.
if we are going to restream this, hopefully she can like edit out this portion that, that we're trying to figure out the live stuff broadcast before she
Yeah.
posts it.
Yeah, well, because you can't post it with all this stuff in it.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen last time. Because
Mm-mm.
Jean, and her were on it, and I was actually able to go on her Facebook, and I was able to share it to my
And switch
page.
people around, and yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Mm-hmm. Was it you
So,
leading it, or was it Kay?
huh?
Was it you leading it last time, or was it Kay?
Well, it was, Kay had access to it. It was her thing. See, I like that look better,
Mm.
than those circles. I don't like those
Yeah.
circles. I turned mine that way because my camera's there. Um, but she's not even here.
Like, where'd she go? But, that
Oh,
looks
there you
weird.
go. There you go.
Weird.
No, but now you can see all of you. Lisa, turn your thing sideways, see if it works. It looks so much better.
It does.
I mean, I don't like that you can see my whole mess behind me, but what is she sending me now?
Might have to restart this whole thing. I mean, I do have to go get Shaylee from work. I have to leave at 6, and that's the recognition call for the month too.
Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna work through that.
Just so you know, I can't hear you guys.
You
What?
can't.
She's like, I can't hear you guys. Ah,
I don't know what to do. Because now it's a half hour in and you gotta leave. It was only
yeah.
supposed
Well,
to
I
be an
mean,
hour.
yeah.
See, I hate, I thought with this system, it would be so much easier, you know? But I guess I gotta figure it all out before,
Like play around with it.
yeah, we gotta figure out what we're doing before we, it's hard. It's hard. Can you hear us?
No, I told her, I've messaged her on Messenger and said, we're trying to figure it out. Like, I feel bad. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
I'm sorry. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
no, you're good. It's like trial and error. So I'm like, maybe if we do like a trial kind of thing where it's just us in the room and then we're trying to figure out, like, just play with it, see if we can send it out,
Yeah.
you know, and then maybe that way we'll know what to do next time. We can play with the buttons. We can figure it, you know, that way we'll have all the kinks.
Yeah.
Who is that? Somebody's saying, hey.
Come back. She's like, we're all, you come back. I don't know. Now she's sending us something else. Should we leave this and go into her thing?
Yeah.
All right. I'm hitting the end button.
Okay.
Bye.